Are you struggling with promotion quotas? Have you been told you're ready to promote, but there just wasn't room for you this go around? And maybe next time. Well, today we're going to talk about two key tips that I've used in my career to really help me get over that hump with promotion quotas. And later in a live stream, I'm going to delve a lot more deeper into the manager side of this, where knowing what managers think can really help you through your own journey of getting through a promotion quota. My name's Milan, and in the 30 years I spent working my way to senior level in a Fortune 100 company, I've had to deal with promotion quotas, both for myself earlier in my career where I was told that, oh, you're ready to promote, there just isn't room for you this go around, to as a manager where you have these artificial quotas due to the number of people they can really afford to promote. And how do you deal with that? And how do you make those determinations? Well, today we're going to talk about two tips from an individual perspective. The first tip is, do you really know if your manager is supporting your promotion? Now, it may seem a little easier and simpler than you think in terms of saying, well, of course my manager thinks I'm ready for promotion. But in reality, I can tell you as a manager with individual contributors and even myself early, I didn't know because I never had that conversation with my manager on, can my manager credibly recommend me for promotion? They can't guarantee it, but the first hump is, does your manager have all the supporting data so they can credibly recommend you? So you really need to clarify that before you even get to the quota piece, because many times you hear well, you're not quite ready to promote, but did you really have the full support of your manager, or were you just hitting the bar, or were you higher? So the first tip again is to clarify with your manager if you have their full support. Tip 2 is a little bit more nuanced. Let's say you've gotten through the promotion recommendation piece, but it came back that, well, you're ready, but we just didn't have room because of a quota. So this is where you really have to delve a little bit deeper. It can get a little uncomfortable to talk with your manager around what the specific issue was, and you really have to drill. For example, you can ask, well, was it purely a budget issue, meaning everybody agreed and it was just amount of budget? And if it's just a budget issue, does that mean I'm at the top of the list next time around? Now, no manager can really guarantee that because the situation changes, but you want to try to feel, did you just hit the bar? Or were you a strong candidate? They only had maybe 1 or 2 positions to promote. Because in reality, you're going to see who gets promoted. They always announce it. So you will know after the fact how many people were promoted, and then you can see who was and who wasn't. So then the other piece of that is, for you, well, were there specific deliverables that I needed to do to rank higher? Or what can I do so the value of my work is seen at the highest level so you can get over the hump? But a lot of employees, including myself early on, really struggled with those conversations because if you don't approach them the right way, the manager can interpret those as a transaction, meaning they don't want to tell you specifics because they can't guarantee it the next time. So the wording becomes extremely important, but it can be done. And again, in the live stream that I'm going to do at a later date, which you'll see linked down below, we'll have a lot more detail in terms of what it means to actually go through those conversations and understand the managers and the restrictions that they have, because knowing that is half the battle to succeeding. If you found this content useful, I'd appreciate a like, subscribe, and if you have any questions or comments, please do put them down below. I read them all and I answer any that I get. So again, thank you for joining and have a great day.